Happy New Year once again. Good morning from East Africa, Uganda. Good evening, good afternoon. How are you doing? Hope all is great. Happy New Year once again. Hope everything is great. How has been your day? How was your New Year? Happy 2026. It's a great day. The sun is bright, you can see, and indeed, God is great. I'm heading to town to do some 1, 2, 3. Let me show you around. Morning, sir. Yes, fine. Oh, want to show you once again this neighborhood. I told you it's a season of corn. You can see this is corn intercropped with cassava. This is cassava. We thank God. Everything is great. And we are moving on slowly by slowly. Still, I'm showing you around. Dog. You dog. You dog. These dogs tend to follow me. They love giving me company. Hello. Dheeraj, Happy New Year. Yes. Here is beautiful salon, making my nails. Washing my feet. New Year to you all. Here is Angel, Christian, Kaka, and me. How has been your New Year, Angel? How has been your New Year?
My New Year is nice.
Mhm. It's nice. How has been 2025 compared to 2026? How has it been?
2025 was fair.
Was
Compared to 2020.
hmm?
Compared to 2024.
24? I know 25 and 26.
I don't know about 2026 because it's first. We have not yet started it like fully. Mm.
So, how do you compare it with 2025?
Hope it will be more nicer than 2025.
What stood out 2025 for you? What stood out?
I don't know.
Oh, try. Continue telling us. Kaka. So what stood out for you, Christian, in 2026? 25, I mean. Hmm.
I was able to go to a new class,
Mm-hmm.
get my senior four results, which were not bad, they were good.
They were good. Congratulations.
Then I did the combination I wanted.
Which combination is that? Which combination?
BCFN, stroke submath.
Submath.
Yeah, and it has been good.
Mhm.
Sometimes it has been tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I hope for the best this year.
That's great.
One car.
And for me, what stood out for me 2025 is that I started this YouTube without knowing anything, but I'm trying to do my best. And 2026, oh, I'm hoping for the best out of it and more. What would you suggest, Angel,
About what?
about this year?
As in
How would you want to spend this year?
this year,
What good are you trying to focus on?
achieve my best in academics,
Yes.
go to a new go to my dream school.
Wow.
That's all.
That's all. And for you?
This new year, I hope for success in
Yes.
academics and in life,
Mm-hmm.
good health for myself and family, and to excel in my UNEB exam that will be in November, December, and to go to my dream university.
Which dream university is that?
That is private.
Private? All right, we shall know. Kaka, no gamba. She speaks Runyankore. Here with Angela, and we are trying to answer some questions. Angela, who is your president?
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Which country is he leading?
Uganda.
Uganda. And what colors are in Ugandan flag?
Black, yellow, and red.
What does black represent?
Black represents the Africans, like the black color of the Africans.
Black represents that Ugandans are black and Africans are black. What about red?
Red, the eternal brotherhood.
Red signifies blood. We have the same blood, so brotherhood. What about yellow?
Yellow represents the abundance she received Africa and Uganda as well.
Yeah, Uganda has a lot of sunshine, and that's why yellow is on our national flag. Which bird is on our coat of arms?
Crested crane.
The crested crane. Why?
It is gentle and peaceful.
Gentle, peaceful, and on top of that, so beautiful. What about the animal? Which animal is on our coat of arms?
It is a cob.
Why?
It is also gentle and peaceful.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Which neighboring countries are our neighbors?
There is Tanzania,
Yes.
Rwanda, and also Kenya.
Also Kenya. Who is the president of Rwanda?
That is Paul Kagame.
Paul Kagame. How about Kenya?
Kenya, that is William Ruto.
William Samoei Ruto. Which other countries are neighboring Uganda?
There is Sudan.
Mhm.
There is
Sudan has two countries.
South Sudan and Sudan.
Then which one is our neighbor?
Sudan, no, South Sudan.
South Sudan. When did Uganda get independence?
That is 9th October 1962.
9th October 1962. And it was colonized by which country?
That is Britain.
Great Britain. Thank you so much. Have you ever heard of a country called Jamaica?
No,
Why? You've never heard of a country called Jamaica?
no.
What can you guess about such a country?
Maybe
Mhm.
they are Black Americans.
Black Americans, eh? That's one guess. Another guess,
They are Catholics.
they are Catholics. Another guess,
I can't guess anymore
why not? Why think they are Black Americans?
because they are Jamaicans.
They are Jamaicans. And why think they are Catholics? Why
To the
think
fact of their name.
of Jamaica? Hey, in fact, it's Jamaica, but here in Africa, most of us call it Jamaica, relating to our native languages. So it is Jamaica, though here we may say it as Jamaica, but it's Jamaica. So I will psycho-educate about that Jamaica. Have you ever heard of slave trade?
Mm-hmm.
You know it?
Yeah,
What was it?
it is a buying and selling of slaves.
Buying and selling of human beings as slaves. Why was it done?
Since there is no like means of transport,
Mhm.
the humans were used to carry the cargo
Mm.
from the interior to the coast.
To the coast. Yeah, it's a beautiful answer. And slave trade happened in Africa for so many reasons. They were taken to go and work as human laborers and other things. So Jamaica so happened to be an island in the Caribbean. And most of the people who were taken as slaves, they were in Jamaica growing sugar canes, tea, and whatnot. And most of them are there and they look like you and me. And they know they came from Africa, but most of them have never come back. Since slave trade up to now, it has been almost 400 years since slave trade was carried on. And those people are there in the Caribbean, and Jamaica is a country whereby everybody is black like you. They all went as slaves, but they know they are Africans, but they are in South America. That's why they call Jamaica. And here we call them Jamaica.
Are
So
they finding the fact that they are Africans and they can be called like African country if they are fine with it?
for them, they believe they are Africans, even though their ancestors were taken as slaves, but they believe they are Africans because they are all black as you and me, though in a strange land, and they know their history. And for us who remained behind, we only hear there was slave trade. But for them, their ancestors were victims as slaves. And those who survived arrived in the Caribbean and they are there. So I will be showing you some of them on my YouTube channel, some are my subscribers. There is one called Jamaican Uncle. Jamaican Uncle recently came to Kenya, and he had never been in Africa. Not even one of his relatives had ever been in Africa, but he so happened to try and come and witness for himself. When he reached, he removed his shoes and walked on the soil of Africa barefoot, trying to connect because he could not believe that he could step on an African soil. He's my subscriber, and many. I'll be showing them to you. Yeah, we are here again with Christian. Christian, who is the president of Tanzania.
I don't know that one.
Is he a man or a lady?
It's a lady.
So you've forgotten the name.
Yes.
President Suluhu.
Suluhu.
Samia Suluhu.
Samia Suluhu.
Suluhu. She became a president after the death of who? Of who? John Pombe Magufuli. She was the vice president. Then when he died, she became the president according to the constitution. But now she stood again and she won elections. Now she is a full president for the second time of the Republic of Tanzania. Which language is spoken in Tanzania?
Kiswahili.
Kiswahili. And an international language?
English.
English. That's great. Who is the president of Rwanda?
Paul Kagame.
Paul Kagame. What about the president of the Republic of Uganda?
His Excellency
Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is the president of the Republic of Uganda. Thank you so much. Which language is spoken in Uganda? International language?
English.
English is the international language of Uganda. Which countries are in Africa? Mention some of the countries that are in the continent of Africa.
Some of the countries in the continent of Africa, there is
Uganda, Kenya.
Rwanda.
You can count and we know and we see. Count.
Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Sudan, Burundi, Congo, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Nigeria, Niger, Morocco, Egypt, South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Central African Republic. There is Chad. There is Malawi.
How many are you counting?
There are many there.
How many have you counted?
I think 21.
And which countries made up Africa as a continent?
Which one?
How many countries?
There are 100. I think 52. I think 152. I'm not very sure.
152?
I think.
No, Africa is composed of 53 countries.
53? I think there are more than that, but okay.
53?
I'm not sure.
You are not sure? They can't be over 100. Those are so many. It is. So, Mm, have you ever heard of a country called Jamaica?
Yes, I have.
Jamaica.
Yes,
What have you heard about it?
I heard it's part of the Caribbean countries, and very many people go there for summer because it has nice beaches, the
Uh-huh.
sun is nice, and plantain is part of their major foods, so they eat.
Plantain.
Yes, plantain.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go back to the countries that are made in Africa. Mm, 153 countries.
There are 153.
Yes,
Okay, so
yeah,
I missed one.
you missed one. We are talking about Caribbean. Have you ever heard of slave trade?
Yes, I did.
What happened?
And whites, mainly the Europeans,
Mm-hmm.
came into African countries and began taking control over their resources,
Mm-hmm.
over their government,
Mm-hmm.
over everything that was within the country originally, and then they began owning it and treating the natives of those countries poorly.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I know about slave trade.
So, what kind of people are in Jamaica?
Jamaica,
Mm.
I think there are the slaves that were gotten from African countries
Mm.
and taken to North America, then from North America they were taken to Jamaica. So I think that those are the people in Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica, most of them are descendants of the slaves. And since slave trade took place, it's now 400 years since slave trade. And most of the people in those countries, the Caribbean means there are so many. There is Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana. There are so many, Suriname, Jamaica, those islands. So they are in the Caribbean. Most of them are black like you
Yes,
because they were taken from Africa, especially West Africa, because they are neighboring West Africa. They were taken in ships to go and work in the sugarcane plantations. Even in Brazil, most of them were taken as slaves. Up to now, they are there. They look like you, and they know they came from Africa, but they are across Africa because of the ocean, Pacific Ocean.
yes,
So you know something about the Caribbeans, especially the Jamaicans. I have most of them here as my subscribers. You will see them. They love coming to Africa. Most of them, especially the Rastafarians, they believe Africa is their promised land because that's where their ancestors came from. And they dream to come back one day. That's their desire. And for those who try to come and visit Africa, they tend to love it. They tend to connect immediately because they find everybody looking like them. They find we eat the same food, the mangoes, those organic fruits. They find everything here, like you said, plantain, they find it here. So they quickly connect, and others take DNA tests and they discover the countries they come from. They tend to come back and buy some land or do some business. Others marry from here, others get married here, and they really love Africa. I'll be showing you some of them who are my subscribers. What else do you say?
I have nothing else to say.
Hmm. but it's good you know something about the Caribbeans and especially the Jamaicans. Now, once you find yourself in Jamaica, you can easily connect.
Yes.
Thank you.